Look at that. 3/4 of the image is tilting and twisting, yet this bit doesn't. There's your mask line. There's your two videos playing at the same time. Look at that. Winners, winners, balls of goals. How are you all doing? That clip that I just played, remember the 4 camera angles and they're all on screen at the same time? I didn't use the introduction. I didn't use the talking. I just used the very specific clip for the very specific claim. And what I discovered, well, what Mike from Real Evidence discovered, and then I looked deeper into it, is masking. Chateau De what's it actually called? Can't keep calling it that. Chateau De Montmagner. I've been putting out content saying that the place is haunted and they have been debunked. And they copyright struck me and Mike. They didn't copyright strike us when the videos went out. They're in the comment section arguing with people, saying, oh no, it's all real and these people are just haters. Then removing comments, removing anything to say is fake. So they, hiding stuff and just generally being a bit shady in order to promote their business, in my opinion, as a haunted attraction when it's not. Maybe there is some history for hauntings or something there. Maybe. But the evidence that they've produced is not evidence. It's given me, Mike, and a few other people evidence that there's shenanigans going on there. Now, Mike used a lot more of their footage. He used their introductions and stuff like that. He's still within his rights to do it, I think. It's something I've stopped doing. I've started looking just directly at claims and breaking down claims. Now, this isn't I think this is a debunk. That was 100% debunk. You fucked up. You failed. The cut in the video, 2 videos playing at the same time, is there to see. There's other camera angles where there's a phone facing out into the room. Why would you use the worst camera on the phone? It's so you can see where you are while you're doing the shenaniganry. And then obviously we noticed later down the line that there was a reflection in the window, what looked to be somebody pulling a string. So Mike used a lot more of the footage than I did, and he got a copyright strike. And I was like, you could probably win it, but I didn't use much of the footage. I only used the claim and broke down, analysed, and frame by frame and all of that sort of stuff. And they still copyright struck me. But this bizarre thing happened. I got an email, you've been copyright struck, and I'm like, oh, again? Realised which video it was, and I was like, absolutely not. There is no way on this earth can I get done with copyright for that breakdown and analysis of a specific clip. I looked at the copyright strike, they claimed me, claiming that my entire video was their work. I just uploaded all of their content, and that is not what happened. The weird thing, and I've never had this before, is YouTube automatically, after issuing me the strike, removed the strike. The copyright strike claim was live, but the actual strike had been instantly removed from my channel. So I think what happened there is maybe AI software looked at their claim, looked at my video and went, well, no, he hasn't used your entire video, remove the strike. So I put in the counter notification to say, well, no, and then I described I only used, I think it was like 30-something seconds of footage, and then broke it down over the course of a 29-minute video to make sure I got this right. It wasn't just me. I actually went to a video editor and was like, I think I'm right. And we broke this down frame by frame by frame by frame in order for me to make sure that this debunk was 100%, that this debunk was sound, and for me to say that is fake, that is staged, this is why. But YouTube have obviously just looked at it and gone, nah, that's not fair. But I had to do the 10 days. The video was taken down for 10 days, which turns out to be 14 days because they don't count weekends. There's a weekend either side, and they struck us just after New Year. It's the 14th now. They struck me on the 1st. So yeah, that, or 2nd they struck me on. So 13 days, and I got my video reinstated. This is a problem. This is not what the copyright system is for. The copyright system is to stop people taking your work in its entirety and claiming it as their own. I've made a lot of videos about copyright and how knowledgeable I am on copyright, and don't listen to those videos. In fact, I'm going to have to take them down, I think, because it's just not sound information. The copyright system not only depends on YouTube's rules, but it depends on the country that you live in's laws. So Australia is different to the UK different to France,
where this video was filmed. Google is an American company that follows American law, but I'm basically done with giving people copyright advice because it's an absolute minefield. There is a reason that there are specific lawyers and solicitors out there that just deal in copyright. Now, I have probably gone over the top with my reaction, tightened everything up too much, and stopped using much larger pieces of footage because I'm just like, no, just get to the debunk. Just get to that one part. Just use that thing, break that clip down. Less chance of being copyright struck. But then when somebody still does it in order to keep their business alive, in order to promote their business as a haunted attraction, possibly, I find that really underhanded and really just outright disgusting. I mean, they seem to have learned a lesson because since you can't copyright strike this, by the way, since that ghost caught on camera and all the drama that followed it, or all the arguments that followed it, they haven't released anything else paranormal. Why are there no comments left of people calling you out for what this was? Why have they all been removed? Why are you silencing your own audience? And then in turn, why are you silencing critics via abusing the copyright system? People can say you've waffled, so you will allow negative comments, just not negative comments that call you out for exactly what happened here. And this video is viral at this point, right? 118,000 views. I think that would be counted as viral. No for entertainment, no disclaimers or anything of the such. Just this woman coming across very nice, polite, cordial and friendly, but when it comes to the ghosts and honesty and transparency, when it comes to the ghosts, you silenced critics, you shot us down, you took the truth of the event away from your community, my community, the paranormal community. That's, in all honesty, disgusting. Now, what I could have done is just wait until the video came back up and just leave it back up and hope it gets some views on it. But why should I? I'm going to write Chateau De Montmagner fake ghost copyright struck me. I'm going to upload it. A, because I'm petty as fuck. B, because you deserve it. D, I want to get more eyes on the fact that you guys silenced... it's not even criticism at that point. What you guys did was silenced evidence. There was no two ways about it that entire thing was faked and staged. Two videos playing at the same time, people hiding out of shot, and it was proven. 100% couldn't question it because it broke the laws of physics. And we looked down the route of, is the camera lens broke? Is the camera lens broke? Is there something broke inside the camera that's caused that split? There wasn't. And we gained more and more information to prove exactly what went on there. And you copyright struck us. That's not fair. All to protect these or two videos you've done paranormal. I can't even see the other ghost video now. It's probably still there, can't be arsed. But yeah, I think you deserve for me to call you out for what you've done there with striking real evidence for what essentially was a 100% debunk on false claims of paranormal activity. And the sad bit is, we set up 4 cameras. You will not believe what we saw after 10 days of filming in the Chambre d'Armes. I said that wrong. Do you believe in ghosts, or is there another explanation? Well, I gave you another explanation. I gave your audience another explanation that you asked for, and you copyright struck me for it. Truly disgusting, if I'm honest. You could sit there and argue possibly that a debunking video has impacted your business, but that was a decision you made when you put a fake video out. But then you've impacted my business and Mike's income from his channel by getting our videos taken down unfairly. So yeah, there's that. Is this petty of me? Probably. Do I care? Absolutely not. I have been absolutely battered on this channel for the last couple of months with the copyright strike system the first time around, the threats, the abuse, the attempts at doxing, and all of that stuff that's been going on pretty much as long as I've had the channel, to be fair. But the last 2 months, ending with my channel getting hacked and taken over by a crypto scam. Luckily, it was only 3 days, and then people like this pulling the wool over people's eyes and then unfairly taking me down. I'm never not going to fight back against that. So this isn't a usual debunking video. It's not even a drama video, but this is one of these extra videos that I'm going to be throwing out every now and again. If things capture my attention that don't warrant a long form, 7 p.m. release on a Monday, Wednesday or Thursday, there'll be quick, barely edited videos that will go out on a weekday just to draw attention to things and just to keep the ball rolling, because between the copyright strikes, the 7 days for my channel to live, coming back, getting more copyright strikes, losing my channel for 3 days completely to hackers, not knowing if I was going to get it back, it has cost me. It's cost me money. It's cost me time. It's caused me so much stress you wouldn't believe. And while I tried to laugh through most of it, there were times where I was like, holy, I've worked so hard for this, and it's been taken from me unfairly. If I was brandishing a gun on stream, or doing drugs on stream, or getting absolutely blotto on stream, that's UK slang for pissed out of your skull or drunk out of your skull, breaking terms of service, threatening people, then I could understand it. Then I've caused my channel to be lost. But when it's done through these unfair means, and listen, the hacker thing was nothing to do with anyone in the paranormal. It's just a scammer. It's just a scammer company hitting larger YouTube channels. Not too large. If you're over 10k and under like 200k, that's the target that they're going for. But YouTube clearly know what they're doing now, because it took one channel 3 weeks to get the channel back. It took me 3 days. So obviously they're getting, the more this happens, the more YouTube step in, and they've dealt with it really quickly because they're learning as they go, which I think is fantastic. I sent a private email to the person dealing with my case to thank them for how swift it was, how open the lines of communication were. I thought it was utterly fantastic. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. Much love to you all. Beardo out.